to Brush Arbor, let's go back to the stone. The power of the word that we built this life upon. With hands held together, let our spirit be known. Let's go back to Brush Arbor, let's go back to the stone. So what we have here today is an 1850s historical instrument. It's a Tennessee music box, and this instrument looks like it was played. I haven't really thought about this in a while, but it looks like it was played left-handed. It has fence post wire here for the frets. It has an eyelet there for the to tie the string, and again the string here is really just fence wire. And this type of dulcimer, this box-shaped dulcimer, is referred to as a Tennessee music box, and oftentimes it was called a church dulcimer, and so it could be played on the lap, but many times it was just played on a table. And it could be strummed or bowed to make the sound. And this particular instrument is very unique. It was acquired by my sister, Pat, in Westmoreland, Tennessee, and it's a little bit magical. Listen. The history of this instrument is that for many years it hung on the wall in a schoolhouse. And so I don't know what's inside, but something tells me that children were putting their pencil stubs or markers or things like that inside this instrument. It's a wonderful historic instrument. I'm proud to own this instrument, and most certainly will pass it down or will it to someone or some institution that would greatly appreciate, present the history of this particular instrument. Again, it's a historical instrument, about 1850. The dulcimer was made in Tennessee, and again the instrument is just quite remarkable. I wish it was in playable condition, and I don't dare try to touch it or restore it. It's beautiful just as it is as a historic instrument. So again, it's a modern dulcimer. It has all the frets and ease of playing, the modern tuners that you would have with a modern dulcimer. But it's quite lovely. It was made in Tennessee by a maker, I don't remember his name, but he made dulcimers under the name Echo Hollow. And this instrument is just quite beautiful. Look at I believe that is a walnut back with book match sides, and it's a walnut dulcimer, completely top, back, and sides. Quite beautiful, quite beautiful. The instrument that I'm now holding is a modern mountain dulcimer, and it actually was made by David McKinney of Modern Mountain Dulcimers. And I don't know that he still makes this style. I purchased this dulcimer, actually it was made for me about 15 years ago, maybe longer. And it has walnut side. It has a nice back on it, and this false back allows you to have more volume when the dulcimer is not on your lap. And some people call it, I think, a possum board. But again, it's quite a lovely dulcimer. Nice sound and tone, very a lot of sustain, and I love this dulcimer. I really don't play it as much as I used to, but it's quite a nice Quite a nice dulcimer, and quite a nice modern interpretation of a Tennessee music box. So there you have it. 3 dulcimers, all box shaped, Tennessee music boxes. They're wonderful instruments, and just another example of how special and unique the dulcimer world is. Until next time, I'm Paul Byrum, and this has been Dulcimer Talk.